I'm just going to now hand over to Dr. Helena Dunbar, the new Director of Service Development and Improvement at Together for Short Lives, to give her thoughts and some concluding comments of the day. Thank you, Helena.
Thank you, Lorna, and thank you for the team at Martin House for inviting me to close the conference today. And wow, what a valuable day it has been! Really powerful and lots of insightful findings. We've had 17 rapid reports and 3 plenary sessions, and I think you'll all be very glad to say I'm not going to go through every single session, otherwise we'd be going into this evening. And I noted at one point we had 186 participants online, which I think just demonstrates the interest in the field and the commitment. And just to say, really well done to the team at Martin House Research Centre, despite a COVID pandemic, being able to run today and make it so variable and diverse. Has been wonderful, and I don't know whether you know, but Twitter's been going mad all day, so that's great. And I just want to say, well done, chairs, for managing all those questions that have come in. It's been fantastic. I know there's been lots of signposting during the day to the full presentations, but I would really encourage you all to go on and to listen to those on the website. I have done so, and I found them really excellent, and I hope that the presenters today really whet your appetite. So there were some things that, really struck me today. And I think one of them was, the continuing growth across the sector in research, which is occurring in children's palliative care, and the diversity in that, not only in methodologies used, but also the experience that we're gaining from that and the insight. And I love it that research brings together, clinicians, academics, students, lots of professional groups, and of course, parents, children, and young people. As a nurse myself, and an academic, and also a past PhD student, I think it's wonderful that we can have platforms like today to share information. We heard at the start of today from Naveed, who stressed the importance of children, young people, and families being involved in research. And Richard reminded us that we need to ensure that the work that we do is patient-centred. And I'm really pleased at how many studies we heard today involved parents, children, young people, and really we saw a breadth of different studies available, right through from outcomes to working across different population groups, to sort of working with bereaved families, bereaved parents, siblings, emotional labour and professional integrity, and of course the use of e-technology and social media. But I think the highlight for me, and probably many of you, was Joe reminding us of the importance of PPI, and to the families that participated in that video. How powerful was that? And as Lorna mentioned, the reason we do research is to inform care and embed it in all that we do to the children, the young people, and the families that we look after. And I think it was Joseph's mum, Sarah, said, what goes well can be shared, and what doesn't work well can be changed. And I think that's fundamentally the message behind research. And Christy, I'd love to take your quote to ethics committees. Don't be frightened to ask families to be involved. They are capable of saying no. That's just fantastic. I love it as well that, today not only did we hear such a breadth and variety of different studies, and also I don't know whether you noticed in between there were other studies from Martin House that were being shared on the screen, but much of this work is continuing, and as one study finishes, then there's recommendations for new. And I think many of the presenters talked today about their next steps and what they want to continue to do. And Naveed said, health research is valid for today and tomorrow. So my message really is let's keep growing, let's keep working together, and let's keep moving forward in children's palliative care research. Let's have more platforms like this, and let's continue. I think all of the presenters today and Lorna's team would be happy to get involved and offer advice to sort of some of you who may be considering, is this something I can do, I can get involved in? And I think also at Together for Short Lives, we are committed to supporting research and researchers. And we're looking at new ways to bring together networks, researchers, early career researchers and students. And so if you've got any thoughts on that, I'd love to hear about those. So again, I just want to say a really well done to everyone today, to all the presenters, to the families, and all of you who've attended and the questions that came through. And I'm really looking forward to see where we'll be in 2 years' time and the opportunities that open up, not just for local work, but also for national and international relationships and networks. So well done, everyone, and thank you very much, Lorna.
Thank you, Helena. That's an excellent conclusion to a fantastic day. I just want to say thank you again to everybody that's participated, particularly to Michelle and Steve, who have coordinated the day, which was a huge effort. You will hear about some feedback. I'd greatly appreciate if you could fill in the forms when you receive them by email, as they're important for CPD. And I hope to see you again in 2 years' time, if not before. So thank you again, everybody, and have a fantastic weekend.